Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards campaign mode. Here the first of two campaigns this week. This one we are playing as Necrons against Tyranids. And the mission rewards are just one card that has been in circulation for some time. You can just get extra copies of the Nightbringer, which is a pretty powerful card, but I haven't actually used it very much, and I haven't even really bothered leveling it up. To get those mission rewards faster, you can include cards with the Sautekh keyword. So the deck I've been using is with Nemzor Zondrik, and I've got a full, every single card in here, all 9 of them have that keyword. Again, just a reminder, you can see the keywords on the back here. But yeah, anything that is glowing will have that keyword. So that's what I've been using up until now, and I've gotten a lot of points towards those missions. However, I just want to get through this game quickly, so I'm just going to use a very simple, small and simple deck here. We've got the Corpse Lord as the Warlord, and then just 3 really big units that can hopefully just deal a lot of damage very quickly. Now, we are playing against Tyranids, so I've seen a lot of players taking advantage of the Tervigon to farm those Termagants. We are playing against the Tervigon here. So you can kill a lot of Termagants in a single match to be able to, get those mission rewards faster. And you can also, there's this little trick where you can kind of like charge up your attack indefinitely to end the game with dealing thousands of damage in a single turn, which is, I guess it's fun for some players. I personally don't really have the patience for that, so right here I'm just going to try to get through it as fast as possible. Playing against the Tervigon can take quite a bit of time just because it can, lock down a lane with those Termagants. Right here, it hasn't deployed any Termagants yet, but they are debuffing both my ranged and melee attack. We're opening with ranged here. We do have the Annihilation Barge on the field, which only has a ranged attack, so want to try to deal as much damage there as possible. Since we can out-damage probably almost anything they have with either ranged or going Psychic for most of the battle. So they just deployed a Psyker there to the middle lane. We were able to take out 2 of them with this barrage. We've got in the middle lane the Engine of Murder, the Tombstalker at level 10. This thing does a whole lot of damage, and it is pretty fun to use. They just deployed a Tyrannocyte to the field. That thing has a whole lot of health. And let's see. I think we can just keep going. Range, though. The Termagant has deployed, so yeah, that's going to be locking down one of the lanes, unfortunately. Against any other Tyranid Warlord, I'd be able to end the game pretty quickly, I think, with these units out on the field. But against the Tervigon, that thing can just really stall for a long time. Really difficult to finish off. They are going for powerful ranged attack here, dealing quite a bit of damage, but my units are still pretty good. Now this is pretty early in the campaign still, less than a day in, and we're at level 16. That is the level of the AI, so you can just keep going ranged. But again, since this is a 2-day campaign, it's going to be very short, and the rewards at the end are decent. You can get another copy of a legendary. It's the Hive Tyrant Bodyguard. I can bring that up at the end here. Tervigon, let's see what level this thing is. Level 6, that's actually a pretty high level. So, yeah, it has a whole lot of health, and it does moderate damage. But, yeah, the Tombstalker deals extra damage because it has Big Game Hunter. They're actually going to come pretty close to taking it out. If they go melee, could actually kill this Tombstalker, I think. But they are choosing to take the safe route and continue going Psychic, so. Of course, Necrons do not have any Psychers. And here we are able to finish off that Tervigon. So I wasn't counting how many Termagants I destroyed, but that was actually a pretty decent amount, so that will still get me quite a few points towards the mission rewards. And we can see how many points we have left. Okay, so I just need 600 more points to unlock the final tier of these mission rewards. And then onto the campaign rewards. Let's take a look here. So yeah, at the top we've got the this Hive Tyrant. I have him at level 3, so that's only for the top 1%. And then we got this guy who, yeah, not that good. I don't really think I've ever used him before. He has Medicae, so he can heal up a little bit. The Exocrine is quite powerful. Yeah, so that's a nice reward. And then at the bottom, yeah, the Cryptothral. So for the second campaign, we will be playing against, or sorry, playing as Tyranids, and we get a brand new unit here, the Maleceptor. Now, I was thinking that a new Tyranid warlord would be released. There were hints of it, not anything official by the developers, but there was like an ad or something that mentioned like a new Tyranid warlord. And so, I don't know, unless they haven't actually announced anything, so maybe if it's just like a surprise, it'll pop up in the campaign later this week. But I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But that would be pretty nice to see. Anyway, we haven't come up against it in this campaign yet, so who knows. Anyway, that is the first campaign for this week. Keep an eye out for the second one later on. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know. As usual, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.